All righty, folks. Welcome to the show tonight. I apologize for being a little late. This one, I think I have it figured out. Something else happens, as always. And, okay, hold on. Something is, this is supposed to be on Rumble, Locals, and Q. But I've got something saying it's not working on Q. Let me make sure. Texting. Hope you guys had a great last few days, and yes, I want you to do me a favor, Glenda, and email that to me at bbarton.rtl2 real quick so I can put that up. Okay. Okay. It says video pic is frozen on Q. Not really sure why. Okay. Now it says we're back. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're all good to go. All right. So anyway, let's get into it. And let me say this. I want to touch on something real quick before I get too deep. What I meant by old school, okay, is not I'm going to use my phone and film my laptop, and I didn't mean that. What I meant by old school, okay, I don't even know if I can figure out how to do that again. That's been so long ago. What I meant by old school is, we do a lot of different things here on Little Talk Show, and some of those are videos that we share. Some of them are intel with DC, which, by the way, I've touched base with, and he is going to be on here over the next few days. I'll just leave it at that until I know for sure. And then also, we do some like old school, like I did a long time ago, where I show a lot of different clips. And so that's kind of what we're doing tonight. And I've got some great stuff for you. And I got some big stuff happening that I want to share. Now, let me say this first of all. And I didn't have time to write this in my notes, so I'm just going to try to wing it here. But as you know, if you followed me on social media, there's all these groups out here that are basically claiming to be me. They're not. There's a Brad Barton Facebook group. It's got about 17,000 members in it. And I have, I've been saying that it's, been a problem. Okay. Because they were trying to basically pretend and deceive people into believing it was mine when it really wasn't. It said fans. Then when I got onto them, they changed it. It said fans. Then they changed it to just Brad Barton. Now it really looks like this is my deal. So people are deceived, and they go in there and they're making comments like, "Oh, Brad, this and that, this and that," and people are like, "This ain't even Brad's page." Okay. So anyway, I've had enough of these people. I contacted them. I basically told them, this is how the cow ate the cabbage. This is the deal. This is what's going to happen. Okay. And you can either fix it, or we're going to have some come to Jesus meeting. Okay. And so I've been messaging back and forth with these people. I'm going to get it resolved with them. Don't worry about it for right now until I give you more information. But we'll get it resolved. Okay. Guys, be careful what you're listening to, be careful. You know, you need to be double and triple checking people. I mean, you need to be double and triple checking Brad too. Okay, I'm not just saying everybody else. You need to really, you know, I guess what I'm saying is use your head. Use your head and think before taking some actions. Okay, and so you really got to put two and two together and know that it makes four. And if somebody's saying it makes five, they're lying. Okay, simple as that. All right. So I will. I tell you what I'm gonna do, and I know we've got over 10,000 just on Rumble. We've got no telling how many on Q, and so again, I thank all of you for being here. We're going to get right into the show now. I may have some other announcements that I can think of a little bit later, but right now I want to go straight to off of that video. I want to go straight to. Oh, one last thing, please, if you're on Rumble, please hit the like button. Okay, on Rumble, please do that for me. Okay, and somebody said, "Don't be deceived," as Jesus said. That's exactly right. Okay, so we need to use some what am I trying to say? Some discernment. Somebody says, "Does Q have an app?" We will. Okay, in the next few days. Okay, it's all the papers have been signed. It's good to go, and they will be putting it on the app stores here in a few days. Okay, so as soon as I will know, I will let you know. Okay, and that is going to be. Somebody says their monthly fee for Q, not to watch my show. Q is something altogether different, and that's a streaming service that is now, after many months of good and problems and good and issues, and it's now becoming mainstream. We're going live. I'm going to be live on Q from now on, as well as Rumble, and well as the locals, locals family. I will also what I'm going to do is I will also put my link. If you would like to join Q, I will put my link in the description box once this is over, so you can do that. Okay. Also, let me say this. I want to make this announcement real quick. If let me find it here. Okay. Okay. Where is, I sent this out. Here's what I'll do. More than one way to skin a cat. Hold on. Okay, go here. Okay, if you are one of my subscribers with Q, you need to know this. We have a new helpline number. Okay, write it down. Okay, I don't have it on a thing to put it on. You're just going to have to write it down, or come back later and get it. I'll put it in the info in description box as well. Okay, but here's the deal. Okay, the number, you need the number. Okay, here's the new number: 855 569 1891. I'm going to say it one more time: 855 569 1891. Now that is the new, that's the corporate number. But what you're going to do is when you call it, press 3 for tech support, and then it will ask you for Brad's group, press 1. So you're going to dial the number, press 3 for tech, and then 1 for our group, for Brad's group. Okay? So, all right, enough of that. Let's get on with the show. Okay? So what I want to give you this. This was I received this morning, and from someone that regularly provides me with stuff, and it was it goes along with what we just showed you with the Trump video that I love, by the way, and that is a coup versus a coup. Now you say, what do you mean, Brad? COUP in all caps versus COUP all little lowercase. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to turn my phone off. Okay. All right. So, and this right here is from Q the Storm Rider. Okay. And it says, and you're going to recognize a lot of this stuff that's happened, but I want you to really, this is kind of deep. So think about it. I'm going to start say this slow. Think about it as I go through this. Bracing for the arrest wars. 11.3 Laws of War, end of occupation. The arrest of foreign and domestic adversaries, including corporations, enterprises, and entities who all participated, cohesively orchestrated, spied, colluded in a military coup and occupy U.S. territory, government sectors, and military branches through cohesion and coercion of sedition and treason. All the laws of war and protocols in Section 11, state martial laws, military protocols for arrest and swift tribunals. Now it says, what's happening now? Listen to me. A military stage is being set. This event brings dark, deep state U.S. military ops into an overt operation. In other words, they can't hide anymore. It's not covert. Now it's going to be overt. The deep state military, you got to understand there's two different sides here. The deep state military and intelligence has been protecting the cabal, DNC, and the dark elites with unconstitutional military operations guided by the CIA and compromised Pentagon leaders and 3 of their agencies. U.S. military versus deep state U.S. military. Coup versus coup. The military events of 11.3 operations come closer now as the DNC, Obama, Biden, Clinton's, CIA, etc., are pushing for a public military coup. Remember that? Remember they're trying to say if Donald Trump gets back in, we're going to take commander-in-chief away from him. Remember that? That's all been in the news this last couple of weeks. Okay? The deep state CIA and the deep state military are in panic as the storm operations come closer. And in this panic, the deep state military generals are asking the Democrat National Committee to take military control away from Donald J. Trump when elected and retain full public power. General Milley, General Austin, the idiot that don't even know how to let you know he's in the hospital, these other generals, colonels, and the military industrial complex have long been behind the plans in helping the DNC in a continuous military coup against the rightful military allegiance to Trump. Everything happening now needs to happen. Okay? Says you're watching a powerful setup and a real exposure of the division of the U.S. military branches and commands. This exposure is leading to what commanders and heads in intelligence agencies are compromised. This important moment happening is connected to the exposure of a military coup that connects election interference, intelligence agencies, working with domestic and foreign powers like UN, Davos, Israel. The 2024 Epstein exposure that involves a money laundering operations that help facilitate the military coup. Epstein, Israel, heavily involved in corruption of the Democrat Party, Republican Party, and the Senate and Congress. He says, I've been telling you all these events were going to happen long, long ago, and now it is happening. The military coup is becoming overt, out in the open, on both sides, as both the white hats and black hats stage military intervention, and DNC, CIA want full control of the military. Lots of things are going to happen as military leaks come in 2024, and a massive U.S. corruption scandal is going to hit before summer that shows military coup happened over the 2020 Trump administration. You don't yet know it yet,